Big news. Harry Gensler revealed at end week XRP will change forever. According to a post on Ripple's website with comments from key executives, the company predicts that the incoming Biden administration will likely refocus on regulation and enforcement in the cryptocurrency field. Welcome to the Finance Up channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end, to like and subscribe. Ripple's struggle for XRP with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has recently been marked by new events, which, according to legal experts, may portend the complete defeat of the Securities Supervisory Authority. In another plot twist, Ripple filed a response to the SEC's objections to Ripple's earlier motion to publish notes to a November 9, 2018 meeting between the payment firm's CEO Brad Garlinghouse and former SEC Commissioner Elad Roisman. Defense attorney James K. Phelan says Ripple's defense could get a significant boost if these notes are released. That's because they can corroborate Garlinghouse's testimony, in which he said he left the 2018 meeting with the firm belief that XRP sales did not constitute an unregistered securities offering. The Securities and Exchange Commission has previously opposed the request to transfer the Estabrook banknotes to Ripple, arguing that they are protected by the privilege of the deliberative process. However, the regulatory body handed over the recordings to Justice of the Peace Sarah Nett Burns so that she could review them on camera. Jeremy Hogan, a partner at the law firm Hogan Hogan, shared the possible consequences associated with recent events if the case goes to court, and concluded that, regardless of the judge's decision, the SEC is already dead. Quote, "This means that the Securities and Exchange Commission has no evidence of the meeting at all, but it can only claim that Garlinghouse's testimony is self-serving, and all the testimony is self-serving. This is a very X2 weak sauce. By this I mean that regardless of the judge's decision, the Securities and Exchange Commission is already dead here." After the opening of the expert was postponed several times, great hopes were pinned on the conclusion of the expert discovery. To the great delight of XRP investors, the expert discovery was completed on February 28. Lawyer Hogan recently reported that an hour-long discussion of the settlement agreement took place a few months ago. However, Ripple chose to continue the legal fight rather than go for a settlement. But the settlement is still on the table. Hogan noted that the next settlement period will be on mediation, which will be organized by Judge Ned Byrne. This may be in April or May after the judge makes a decision on the petitions for a strike. Asked if the judge could strongly recommend that the SEC settle the dispute with Ripple, since she has, in fact, seen all the documents on Ether and XRP, Hogan said that if he is right that the SEC is the problem in this case, it could make a huge difference. If the settlement takes place in April to May, the legal expert expects a summary decision to be made around September. It seems the SEC is rejecting this DPP Hail Mary and hoping Judge Torres will bail them out on appeal. Quote, "Hasn't that been the case lately?" Nevertheless, Ripple Labs and its executives continue to struggle with a potential victory over regulators. On February 11, Ripple Labs filed a written motion to force the SEC to hand over the banknotes. These notes related to a meeting between Brad Garlinghouse and former Commissioner Elad L. Roisman in 2018. However, as expected, the plaintiffs refused. At the same time, the SEC stated that they were privileged. Quote, "On February 28, CEO Brad Garlinghouse filed a response to the Securities and Exchange Commission's objections to his motion to disclose the notes, Estabrook notes. Just added to our document library. But Garlinghouse's response to SEC Gov's objection to Estabrook's enforcement motion. The SEC called it a privilege, but the defendants think otherwise, since, as reported, according to the court order of January 13, 2022, Estabrook notes are not privileged and must be disclosed. In fact, the SEC opposition spent efforts to equate Estabrook's notes with those made during a 2019 meeting in which a third party participated. It seemed to many that the SEC ignored the main reasons given by the executive director. According to the document in question, Garlinghouse is seeking disclosure of Estabrook's records because, quote opening parenthesis, "They will probably confirm his account of the discussion he had with the SEC commissioner regarding the regulation of digital assets," an issue that underlies the SEC's accusations of knowledge or recklessness against him. Quote, "The SEC's argument is that it has no evidence of disclosure of Estabrook notes. In fact, he stated that this would interfere with the Commission's policymaking process, adding, quote, that the purpose of the notes was to allow Mr. Estabrook to advise Commissioner Roisman on the Commission's potential future proposal for a rule regarding the regulation of digital asset offerings." Quote, "The executive director believes that the SEC's attempt to defend its shield and sword tactics is unconvincing. In addition, Garlinghouse asked the judge to deny the watchdogs the use of such tactics. Quote, if the judge grants this motion in favor of the defendant, it will be a hint of a possible victory for Ripple." John Deaton, the founder of CryptoLaw, shared the same optimism as many others. "This is potentially a huge piece of exculpatory evidence. If these notes are presented and confirm the testimony of B. Garlinghouse that he left the meeting with Roisman, being sure that the current sales of #XRP were not sales of unregistered securities, the game is over." Jeremy Hogan soon joined the case, and the lawyer shared several possible scenarios, trying to criticize the next steps of the Securities and Exchange Commission. This means that the Securities and Exchange Commission has no evidence of the meeting at all, but it can only claim that Garlinghouse's testimony is self-serving, and all the testimony is self-serving. This is a very X2 weak sauce. By this I mean that regardless of the judge's decision, the Securities and Exchange Commission is already dead here. Curiously, according to John Deaton, Ripple should thank Jay Clayton for suing them and placing a higher burden of proof on the SEC. Quote, "By suing them separately, the SEC has made these notes much more relevant and, quite possibly, necessary." Quote, "As in the case of previous disputes over SEC documents, the plaintiff refused to produce them, citing the privilege of the deliberative process. Will it happen again? Well, even if that happens, Garlinghouse might just win. The DPP law is very favorable to the SEC. But the DPP can be hacked if the evidence is exculpatory and Garlinghouse has no other way to get evidence. Unlike the SBI meeting, Ripple could ask SBI, the largest shareholder, what was said. I think BG is winning. Ripple, XRP, rose to the downtrend line on February 28, where bears are creating a strong defense. The price has deviated from the downtrend line and may now fall to the 50-day SMA, $0.72. Flat moving averages and RSI near the midpoint indicate a balance between supply and demand. The live XRP price today is $0.88 United States dollars with a 24-hour trading volume of $3,740,000,000 United States dollars. We update our XRP to USD price in real time. XRP is down 0.4% in the last 24 hours. Do you think XRP will be able to win the court and restore its former price? Write the answers in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.